What is the most important factor in choosing a sea kayak paddle? You may be thinking it's the length, shape, and size of the blade. I say before you ask any of these questions, there's one way more important question to answer. Which paddling style is best suited for your needs? The Euro style or the Greenland style? Most people don't know this, but using a Greenland paddle is not just about a different paddle. In this video, I will demonstrate the Greenland style, which is what I teach, and I will distinguish it from the Euro style that is most often taught. Before I get started, let me introduce myself. I'm Paulo, and you're watching Dancing with the Sea. We can force our way, or we can understand the water and kayak to move with ease. It's a different way to paddle. It's a different feeling. If you're like most people, you were introduced to sea kayaking with a Euro blade. Perhaps no one even mentioned the Greenland paddle. Maybe you were never told about how it's much quieter and it feels easier on the joints. Maybe you were never told that the way it naturally slices through the water means you have an instant brace that gives you confidence in the waves. Most of us are not given the choice. My son tells me I'm too one-sided in favor of the Greenland paddle, that I should make a more balanced argument. The truth is, I often don't tell people about all the benefits of this paddling style. They might think I'm doing it because I sell lessons and courses on how to use it. I don't like to feel like I'm trying to sell something. Here's the thing. If you're someone who would benefit from this style of paddling, even just a third as much as I do, I would be doing you an extreme disfavor by not telling you what I discovered. Think about it as a different relationship with your kayak, the paddle, and your surroundings. I started out with a Euro blade and it felt forceful to me. Not surprising when you think about it, since it evolved at a time when using force and making a lot of noise was still our way to be with nature. With the Euro paddle, bracing was hard for me and I didn't feel confident in the waves. Sea kayaking is one of the best ways to get out and enjoy a reconnection with the wild places, but I was too scared of the waves to go very far from shore. I switched to the Greenland paddle when I saw it in action for the first time. It looked so smooth and it was quiet. And after using it exclusively for 20 years, what I learned is that there's a lot more to it than smoother and easier on the body. It's about performance. It's about getting out there with the peace of mind to forget yourself and the beauty surrounding you, to be part of nature, to interact directly with it. If you're not confident with your skills, you don't have the same opportunities. If you use a bigger blade, you can imagine that you can get away with being sloppy with your four-stroke, and it still works. The Greenland paddle teaches you efficiency. Most people find that when using proper technique and the Greenland paddle, it's suddenly easier on the joints and less tiring, especially for older people. You may have been taught to jam your knees in place to control the kayak. When you look at how the Inuit move with their kayak, you notice a lot of flexibility. They understood the kayak as a body extension, and that's a critical part of agility. I wonder if you have noticed that when you use your powerful thighs, you have more power and speed, and it feels easier. Why would anyone want to disable that? People tell me when they learn how to move their whole body like that, especially when unlocking the thighs, they're less cramped, they have more power, they start to move faster. When you adjust the fit of your kayak to allow that extra mobility, you notice something else. Your powerful thighs can be used to sweep the paddle forward for a quick, effortless low brace. There's no pushing down on the paddle, no risk of losing the blade deep underwater. As you can imagine, turning your forward stroke into quick support is critical for avoiding a capsize. You feel secure and have peace of mind instead of being afraid. Perhaps you've seen the high brace demonstrated by the expert in calm water. But how many people do you know who can do it in the waves? More importantly, do you feel like you can do it? Or does it feel more like it takes special talent and maybe you don't feel like it's possible for you? When people learn to do a high brace using their whole body, they tell me they feel like they can actually rely on it, and it gives them more confidence in the waves. When I hear someone talk about starting the process of learning how to roll, I know they're signed up to take lessons that will try to teach it the hard way. Instead of depending on a perfectly timed, forceful pushing down on the paddle, let your body do the work. There's no effort, no special talent needed. Imagine feeling confident that you can do this. A lot of people have emailed me to say that they wish they had learned this before permanently destroying their shoulders. It seems crazy to me that some people are still teaching rolling the hard way. If the Greenland style is the right fit for you, the most important gift I can make you is to inspire you to try it. The first thing you will need is the right fit with your kayak. I created a free course to help you and you can get it by clicking on the link in the description below this video. If you paddle in the group, you may wonder, will the Greenland paddle be fast enough to keep up? Since you're still watching, can I assume that you'd rather use a little more finesse and less force? Are you interested in a way of paddling which is easier on the body and will allow you to paddle further for many more years? Are you interested in more peace of mind? Imagine if you could keep going all day, the places you could see. I wonder if you can imagine what paradise is waiting to be discovered. Imagine having no fear of capsizing or even enjoying yourself when the water gets rough. Not because you're gifted, but because you're using the proven techniques and tools that evolved with the kayak over thousands of years. It just works. That's where peace of mind comes from. Let paddling be a stress-reducing exercise that leaves you more content in everyday life. As you start to pay attention to your surroundings, you're more tuned into the present, to all the beauty surrounding you. Isn't that why we go out there? I wonder if you can see that for yourself. If you're someone who uses the sea kayak as a way to develop a deeper connection with nature and you think this style of paddling will help you, it all starts with having the right fit with your kayak. That's why I created a course to show you how to get that fit, which gives you the freedom to develop your agility. You can sign up for free at the link below this video or in the description. To recap, you learned a whole new way to think about how to move with your kayak. Next, you learned that the Greenland style makes it easier to develop the competence that allows you to get out there with peace of mind. Thanks for watching.